Hey folks, my name's Rick and this is Ragtime, and welcome to another episode of What the Hell Is He Doing Today? Today we are shop time, shop edition. We'll get it right eventually. And we are continuing our work today on the Sportster. So earlier videos we covered, I think I did the removal of the tire, I did the replacement of the belt cover with a chrome one, and I put new brake pads on it. So we've done that much so far. Over the last couple of days I had the tire removed, which is over here, and the drive sprocket is right down here. I had to take the wheel off to Maple Ridge Motorsports. They're a local Kawasaki dealership, but they were able to do my tire for me. I've got a Michelin Commander, what is it, 130B, 130/90 B16 Michelin tire, as I said. Was a Dunlop that was on it, but I'm not going to pay the extra money just to have a Harley Davidson name on my tire, and also because the front tire is already a Michelin. So anyway, let's take a look at the tire. Come along, and we'll take a look at this tire. So here's our tire, nice and shiny. Shiny as far as tire goes. I had to take the drive sprocket off of it, which again is down here, in order for them to put the tire on. So we're going to put the drive sprocket on. So again, this tire here, just to let people know who maybe don't do motorcycle tires, this tire was, I'm going to say, was $360, and I bought that a few days ago, ordered it, and then the installation was $100. It was $104 at the installation. That's for installation, balancing, and it required a new tube. This is a laced wheel, which means it's got spokes. So therefore, it requires a tube. So what we're going to do right over here right now is we're just going to put the drive sprocket on, and we'll tighten it down, and then we're going to torque it down to the proper specifications. Drive sprocket right here. I'll pop the bolts out. Line it up a little easier. Boom. Flip those around, they're kind of dirty on the other side. Now I did notice when I was taking these out that it required quite a bit of torque off of the impact driver just to get them out. I want to flip those over. All right. So that is a 5/8. Okay, and then we got the torque wrenches already set up to 55 pounds. All right. So those are again 55 foot-pounds. It's actually, the specs are 45 to 55, so I'm going 55. Got these two spacers need to go in. This one goes actually on the other side. One in the middle goes in the middle. And then I've got another spacer that's sitting on the axle for this side as well. And this one goes on this side, like so. Okay, whoop, get in there. Okay, so those are two spacers. Whoa. Look at that, eh? Look at that. You pay good money to have them do something, and they leave the old weight stuff behind. Just yank it off and leave all the old residue from the weights on there. I'll let it sit in there for a minute or so. Now, I might have actually let this down. I might have to jack it up. Oh yeah, so not even close to being high enough. So I gotta come up about 4 inches. Alright, wrong way. Wrong way! I should unplug my power from the bike while I'm working on it. There's no reason to charge the battery right this second. No. Go around. Go. Alright. Let's go. Too difficult to move around like this though with the belt on it to try to get it up and into the brake caliper. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. That brake pad is right in the way. Maybe I should try taking the caliper off instead. Thinking. It might be easier. So we'll pop this caliper back off again. Right. That's not nice. Rest my 2 days. Alright. We just gotta go that way. A little too far though. Make sure my caliper bracket is back far enough. It is not. It's actually up. It's gotta go back a bit. There we go. Yonder-ish. You have to get that caliper on there. Oh, Nelly. Grab one on the inside if I can get it into the inside. There we go. There. And I can move it up. Should have got it, put the belt up on top of that. First, there we go. Okay. Now I should slowly be able to drop it back down. Here. Right there. Back it's got to be roughly where the brake pad at. There's one brake pad almost. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh, it's in. It wants to go in. It wants to. Okay, so this jack down. Hopefully we don't have shock and awe. Motorcycle on the ground. Oh, spacer. Not that one. Can the other spacer go in yet? I think actually this one goes in with the axle. It's nicely on the brake caliper. Back. Spacer's in there. Yep. It's almost at the bracket. Okay, probably down to the jack already. Yep. About low when it's almost lined up with the axle. Okay. Whoa! Nice little happy face going on there. You know, I don't even know what we call this. Axle adjustment rod. Something hit the back of it. You can see it right there. Well, we'll continue on. I mean, clearly that's a fucking huge problem. There's no way that axle's going in there. Come on now. Oh my goodness, it went in. That's a little shocking. It's definitely gonna fucking throw a wrench into things for sure. I'm surprised the bike fucking tracked well at all. Wow. Oh, that fucking belt is pretty tight, just like that. Well, here's your inflection. There's a, let's get the flashlight. Inflection, deflection, this little slot that's over here. Let's see if I can show it to you. There's a tool they use off of that little slot right there. 5/8, I think a 1/2 inch. That's what they, 5/8. I believe is the measurement. I don't know if, no, there's no specific measurement on there. Well, if I take my, something to measure with, are those specific to, they are, those are 1/8 of an inch. So I think it said 1/2, yeah, 5/8. So where's the belt now? Belt is at the very bottom. So 5/8. One. So up to that guy there. Fuck, it's just. And then the other dude said, turn it to 45-degree angle if it's hard to get it there. If it's easy to get it there, it needs to be tightened. It definitely needs to be tightened. Well, shit. That doesn't make me very happy that that piece is bent, that fucking part. Ugh. Michael, back, you gotta tighten that. It's no issue. It's 1/2, 3/4. That's the whole turn. Still happens. 1 full turn. Remember that, me. So that was a full turn. So let's do 1 more full turn. That's another full turn. And it's still fucking loose. And that's horrendously bent. Okay, folks, that's it for tonight. We're gonna wrap it up. I'll take a photograph of that. I'm gonna check with Amazon and then see if I can find that replacement axle adjustment thingy. I'll check the service manual and find out what it's called, and we'll go from there. Couldn't complete this one. Oh well, shit happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.